Hello, Kaffae Day 100, 206. I was working, I think it's 2 days worth. I missed one from 2 days ago. Anyway, so 2 days ago, I got a phone call from VSG Venture. They invest in very prominent um, ed tech such as Coursera or Masterclass, um, or there was one more famous one which I forgot. It's like a squirrel chase. Yeah, I forgot the other one. But yeah, it's a famous one, and they host this big summit every year that gets Bill Gates whatnot. And yeah, I was excited because I heard it from two guys simultaneously. They both thought you know they would be interested in this product, a project, independently. So yeah, it's good. It was interesting that they showed interest, but yeah, the company side is still small. Uh, like they only invest in company that's post angel. When it's scaled and the company's valuation is at 5 million. I think the valuation now is zero. Well, you gotta figure out the revenue model. I own that to go to VC. I don't know. Those are institutional uh, fund, but monetization is not important. I was a little bit disappointed. I mentioned about my high hope in VC world, uh, especially after listening to so much about Peter Thiel. I thought there would be a lot critical thinker, original thinker. That's what investors have to do. They have to think critically. But it seems like they're almost a checklist investors. If you go through this much criteria, then you can be invested. Yeah, they asked me some questions what are the similar industry, similar companies out there you look into, and what are the future projects, how does it help with remembering what's the value prop, core value prop. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe what I heard before is quite right, in that venture capitalist is very institutionalized, and just they're not gonna spend time with individual companies, but more a statistical approach. You're investing certain numbers, and then you get a result coming out. Could be also true that that VC was particularly bigger or more established in terms of reputation, so they weren't interested in individual contribution. Maybe smaller one would be providing more personal service and actual thinking. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. So similar companies I mentioned about StackUp.net, and also Goodleads, as well as Stumble Upon. So yeah, that talk ended quite short, 15 minutes, and that was that. Yeah, they were very nice though. They weren't pressuring, annoying people who treat you more ruthlessly with win-win or win-lose. If they see the value there, they become interested in. If not, just drop you a piece of toilet papers. That might be more angels, not on VCs. Angels might be more passionate in that project, say. I don't know. Like it's conforming at the same time to know that like this concept of Kaffae fits in like edtech um, fund, and they go by education a lot, so it fits that criteria, so it's fundable, and that's pretty important. It's much more important than like how much votes you get from product hunt, etc. So that is it for yesterday. I talked with another guy that I met on Twitter. He was doing like a project, like side project. So yeah, I was kind of curious like how he does it. Well, I thought he was interested in like startups in general, so I was like, oh, let's make startup friends. But then, yeah, it seems like he does like a dev shop, and he was kind of interested in like finding a problem that he can solve. That was very disappointing. Like, I don't know. I guess so much like sales call. I guess like when people reach out to you, they want something out of you usually. Like, and well, one, like I wasn't interested in like dev shop. Just like I was just purely interested in like friendship, like some kind of like inspiring friendship, etc. But then like second, like his solution wasn't interesting. Like it wasn't very like technically sound. Like I said about, well, he offered the opportunity to like make a API separate from the app, and that's like, I guess that's like a standard sales pitch he does to the client, but my app is already separate with API. Other than that, I talked about like memory constraint node heads, and he offered to rewrite in Laravel. I was like, oh man, I feel so sorry for client. He just go with whatever he says. I guess he's very like fluent, like articulate, and he can break down the solutions or problems, or problem or encounter like scenarios quite well. Like he can talk about like one this and two that. That's usually a good sign of like good salesmanship. He was also good at like speaking about the client he had, like client project he's done that might be relevant, such as like GIF memories. Like I don't know, it was amazing how quickly he could come up with like a solution, like how to fit my problem into his story, the company's story, I guess. Like, to me, like, I don't know, PHP and the Node was kind of the same category in terms of memory constraint, but yeah, he was quite confident that that Laravel would be solving the issue better than Node. Yeah, so that is it. Anyways, so in terms of development, I added the book save. I think I mentioned it before. I need to work on the YouTube. I think today I'll be analyzing the YouTube video. Like I still need to like figure out the long-term distribution channel. So okay, so that's the plan today. So see you. Bye.